Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Still with you and still continuing the topic of the World Youth Forum. We have with us now two participants who took part in the forum. Both of them actually are students of MassCom and also participants in the World Youth Forum. We have with us Amany Khalil. Good afternoon to you, Amany, and Bassiouni.
Good afternoon. Yeah.
Well, good afternoon. First of all, I'd like to ask you, is this your first time to participate in a youth forum or conference, or you've attended other conferences?
Yes, it was my first time to attend such a conference, such a great conference like this. It was like a great opportunity to all the youth that have attended the World Youth Forum. It was like a real pleasure for me to attend such an event.
About me, I've attended a forum in Jordan last year. From the Arab League. I was chosen to represent Egypt in Jordan in a conference, and we discussed in that conference, the one in Jordan, similar ideas or similar topics that to the ones that we discussed in the World Youth Forum in Sharm el-Sheikh, such as the terrorism and how can we face terrorism by using all of the media and everything that youth can participate in.
So tell me more about that particular forum in Jordan. Were you a speaker or you attended it?
I was actually a participant, but it was mainly for youth. Every representative for each country are going to represent his country, represent his ideas. How can we face terrorism? How can we face violence by all means? How can we make the best use of media to face such an issue? And we were around 17 countries and around 4 representatives from each country representing their ideas. It was totally an amazing opportunity for me to participate in such an event. But according to the other one, the one we attended in Sharm el-Sheikh was a bit different because it was collecting youth from all over the world, from almost 113 countries from the world, and the other one was only from Arab countries, around 17 countries. So that was the difference. But for both, I enjoyed to the max actually.
Okay. What about you? I mean, was it the same for you, or was there any difference for you in
actually, I found that
you discussed the topics?
What happened in the forum, right? Okay, actually, I see that the forum was well organized. I really admired how was it organized.
We were talking to two of the organizers before.
Yes,
this segment.
Yes. Actually, because they were totally organized, everything was organized. From the policemen and from the PLP team, they were too helpful with us. And actually, I wish to attend all the sessions, but because they are in the same time, actually there were too many sessions at the same time. That didn't make me able to attend all the sessions that I wish to attend, but I attend the session that I love the most, about cultures and literature and the differences between culture and civilizations.
Well, Amr, I'd like to ask you because about some of the sessions you participated in. I'd like to start first by entrepreneurship. The main points which were discussed, how do you see it, and how do you see the idea itself? How can we really empower the youth and help them in terms of entrepreneurship?
Yes, actually the entrepreneurship session that I've attended in the conference was one of really the best sessions that I've attended, because I'm actually interested in such a field. I've been working on a project with some of my friends like a year ago or something, but unfortunately we did not complete for specific reasons. But actually I was so impressed by the speakers, and one of the speakers, I've highlighted something that he said. He said that I'm here now, I'm saying this speech because I faced my fears. I was not afraid of everything, and I was not afraid of being different. So always think out of the box, always think different, to be an entrepreneur, to be like an owner of a real business.
Okay, what about you? I mean, what was the thing that affected you the most?
Yes, to meet different cultures, actually, as Am mentioned. Actually, to be able to know about different cultures, different people all around the world, to be to express our feelings, to have a conversation in our point of views, to our experiences, to our point of views, as I've already mentioned. Like, actually, we have know about different cultures from France, Japan, China, Nigeria, Ghana. It was like amazing.
But in that context, did you find that the people from those countries know much about
Yes, actually,
us as Egyptians, or you as Egyptian youth, or were they surprised to
actually they got surprised about that, how Egypt is so safe. That they have actually a bad reputation outside, and that was make me feel sorry about us. But when they came there, they came here in Egypt, they found totally peace. They found like we are Egyptian, welcome anybody. We here in safe. We here have a good we have a good like communicate how to communicate with each other. We always welcome. We always smile to each other. We are too helpful. They feel like they are in home. They feel like they are in their countries actually. So they feel like yes, we are in our country. Egypt is actually the peace. Egypt is calling peace, not actually terrorists like they already know about us. That's it.
Well, both of you participated and attending sessions about art and how art can help in the empowerment of youth and in bridging the gaps between the various civilizations. I'd like to know more about your experience with these particular sessions, but I'll start first with Amr and then Rasha after that.
Yes, definitely. And for me personally, I love art as well. I sing and I love photography and other stuff. So I was interested definitely to attend sessions about art, and it was very peaceful to see the art. We can all citizens around the world can use art to spread peace all over the world. One of the speakers also has a project of the street theater to spread peace everywhere, just to have like a very small plays or a very short plays to deliver a specific piece of information to people in the streets. Yeah, and it was a very good idea for me to attend such a session. Also, for me, I believe that music has a very strong language.
Yes.
We've watched a documentary during that forum, and in this documentary, the hero of the documentary, or one of the actors, was traveling to a lot of countries around the world, and he was not speaking to people. He was just playing a violin or something, and other people or other players of different instruments would just play with him. And eventually they all gather together and start playing music. So
Yeah.
music is a very strong language to deal with that all over the world.
Actually, I have the same point because I love singing. I sing actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're actually singing in the break.
Yes, yes. Actually, I started singing in the bus during the road to the conference, and the foreigners started to hear me. Oh my God, you have a good voice. What's your name? And you start make a conversation. Actually, yes. English is an international language, but also music is actually a hard language to every person.
universal language.
Exactly.
Universal,
that's
exactly. It touched us. It touched, and it keeps us how
You
to.
know that we get attached to songs that we don't even understand the lyrics of,
Of course, but it touched you. When
Yeah.
something touched your heart, you can.
and it becomes global suddenly.
Of course.
You find the whole world
Yes. Yes.
dancing or relating to this song, although not so many people
Of course,
understand.
yes. So actually, I was totally admire the session of the cultures and the role of arts and literature in facing and resolving the conflict and wars have been actually destroyed. So actually, the speakers were totally amazing. They talk about everything. They talk how about to face and the troubles and the conflict by singing, by making movies, by acting, by communicate with each other, by making good actions to each other. It's going to be like something good. We are going to live in peace. That's it.
Some music in the background.
Yes. Despacito. I love this song.
Yeah. Now, how did you each participate in the forum? Like, did you apply online? Was it through your faculty?
Yeah, actually, we're both from the same foundation. It's for young journalists. It's called Mediatopia. And we were recommended from Dr. Muhammad Said Mahfouz, the founder of Mediatopia Foundation, because like we have good English skills and communication and presentation skills. And before that, I intended to apply myself, but definitely when I found the recommendation came to me, so I just went. Yeah, and I'd like to say something that because we're young journalists, so our participation in such a conference or in such a forum was a bit different than the rest of the participants from any other country or even from Egypt, because we wanted to make the best use of the sessions that we attended, and also to do our job as journalists. So after we finished every session, we just
would run up to them and try to interview them.
Exactly, and we've interviewed a lot,
Exactly.
like 30 times or something. We've interviewed like for the art session, we've interviewed a lot of artists like Saadi Yunus, Bushra, Amina Khalil, and an American actress. She's called Miss Dawson. And yeah, every one of us in each session interviewed a lot of people. We were just like a TV channel or something. Yeah.
So there was this whole vibe that was actually going in different ways. One way was for you attending the sessions, benefiting from the speakers and getting some inspirations from the speakers, as you said,
Sure.
and also communicating with other participants who were also attending from different parts of the world, and communicating our culture to them and getting the same from them, and also making use of the fact that you are both students and studying
mass communication,
so you're
media.
also developing your skills in this regard.
Because it's a one-time event in a year, so
But
we
it
want.
won't be one time
Yeah,
anymore,
exactly.
of course.
In a year. Yeah. So we wanted to make the best use of it, and we
Okay.
did.
But my question for you guys, I mean, was there anything that you wanted to do in this forum and you didn't see, or you didn't have time for it, or there was not enough, chances to
Actually, the problem that have faced me, or I see that actually nothing is going to be professional or perfect, but it was like almost perfect. This forum was, but my problem was like the speakers has a lot to say, and they were really influential. So there wasn't in some time there wasn't a good time, yes, for the questions from the participants. I hope that the next time that will be a good time, or a big space for the participant to have a question, and have to ask the question and have a good conversation. Of course. Actually, there wasn't a good interaction, but I hope to be like more. Yes, yes.
Yeah, and one of my recommendations for the upcoming events of the upcoming forums is for the speakers, because most of the speakers, or some of the speakers in this forum, were Egyptians, so they were just localizing the issues, and it should be like international issue. And some of the other speakers, like the American or something, they were talking in the issue in terms of the international, in terms of this issue to be international topic. So yeah, my recommendation for the next forum is for everything to be international, to be discussed worldwide, not to localize everything.
Yeah. Now, did you attend or at least know more about the marathon that took place, and what's your feedback about it? How do you feel? What were the participants feeling about it?
Yeah, actually the marathon, I've definitely heard about the marathon, but unfortunately I did not take part in this marathon, because we finished this the event of the day very late, and yeah, it was around 3 in the morning. So some of my colleagues in the forum attended it, but unfortunately for me I did not.
What was the feedback about it?
The feedback
from
was,
your friends?
Yeah, it was really good. They had a lot of fun. The president was just running with the other youth. They took a lot of pictures, and it was very peaceful marathon. Yeah, the feedback was really good.
Actually, I didn't attend, unfortunately for me.
Yeah.
but actually, my friends that have attended, because I have actually friends from the sports that they are from the karate, because I was a karate player and I was in the national team. So they were with the president in the marathon, and they feel like, oh my God, he's so helpful. He's so like you feel familiar with him. He's talking like there's no such as yes, exactly. It was completely peaceful, and they run together, they talk, they interact. So they enjoyed the marathon a lot.
Okay.
Yes,
guys, I would like to ask you about your perspective of the slogan. Now, the slogan was "We need to talk," and you guys are students of mass comm.
Yes.
How do you read the slogan, students of mass comm? Because it is all based on communication. We need to talk is basically communication.
Yes, exactly.
How do you interpret it, and how was it actually implemented during the forum?
Although actually the slogan "We need to talk" before the forum, it was criticized from a lot of people or media figures, because it seems it sounds like there's something very bad happening, and we need to talk. Actually, yeah, we need to talk in the ad we found that we need to, if you're facing discrimination, if you're because of your race, color, or anything, we need to talk. So there's something not supposed to be happening in the world, and we need to talk to get this sorted out. So I was really impressed with that slogan. We need to talk about anything, and we need to talk to the policymakers, to the president, to the ministers, to youth from all over the world. Exactly. It's all about communication, and we definitely love communication.
Of course, we need to talk about our fears, our thoughts, our point of views. So it was like a very good slogan to be chosen. We need to talk, and the next time we need to act.
Yes, exactly.
That's a good point.
Yes, indeed. And Ms. Amany Khalil and Mr. Bassiouni, students at the Faculty of Mass Communication, as well as participants in the World Youth Forum. Thank you very much for this interview.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, guys, and hope to see you again.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be right back after a short break. Stay with us.